Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief Show. Today, we've got some exciting updates that you won't want to miss. First up, the number of students in Hong Kong's international schools has skyrocketed by 18%, reaching the highest level since 2013. This shift sees more locals and mainland Chinese students opting for international education over local institutions. Next, Louis Vuitton's new high jewellery collection, Awakened Hands, Awakened Minds, is turning heads with its tribute to 19th-century French craftsmanship. The collection, featuring 220 stunning pieces, is divided into 3 captivating chapters that explore the renaissance of craftsmanship, the pursuit of ideas, and the iconic Eiffel Tower. Lastly, Bulgari has unveiled its Aeterna collection, showcasing over 500 pieces of luxurious jewellery, watches, and more. The highlight? The Serpenti Sapphire Echo necklace, adorned with 37.34 carat Sri Lankan sapphires and detachable pendants that can double as earrings. Please stay tuned for more detailed coverage. South China Morning Post. The number of students in Hong Kong's international schools has reached an 11-year high, with an 18% increase over the current academic year compared to 2013. In contrast, local schools have seen a decline, with government and aided schools experiencing a 12% drop in the same period. This shift reflects a growing preference among parents for international education, partly driven by the perception that it offers better preparation and exposure. The city's overall school enrollment has decreased by about 11% since 2013 to 14, with international schools now accommodating more local students and those newly arriving from mainland China. The number of international schools has also increased, rising to 79. Ruth Benny, founder of education consultancy Top Schools Asia, noted that the rise in international school attendance among low-income and mainland families is likely to continue, with new private schools being established to cater to this demographic. Li Ying, chairwoman of the Subsidized Secondary School Council, urged authorities to align the grading system of local university entrance exams with international ones to allow more students to achieve top scores. South China Morning Post. Louis Vuitton's Awakened Hands, Awakened Minds collection is an ambitious high jewelry line that pays homage to the house's 19th-century French roots. Artistic director Francesca Amphithéâtre's 6th high jewelry collection for Louis Vuitton features 220 pieces that highlight the craftsmanship and innovation of that era. The collection is divided into chapters, with the first, Awakened Hands, showcasing 100 unique pieces inspired by the creative explosion following the end of royal court rule. One standout piece is a tiara adorned with tremblant set LV monogram star-cut diamonds. The second chapter, Awakened Minds, reflects the rapid pace of ideas in the 1850s, with pieces inspired by industrialization and mechanization. A notable example is a necklace featuring sapphire set in a V-shaped platinum and yellow gold setting, crafted by 5 artisans over 2,500 hours. The collection culminates with Apotheosis, Coeur de Paris, inspired by the Eiffel Tower, featuring a 56.23 carat pink diamond necklace and a detachable 15.16 carat LV monogram flower diamond that can be worn as a ring. South China Morning Post. Bulgari's Aeterna collection, celebrating the Italian house's 140th anniversary, features the iconic Serpenti motif in dramatic new forms. The Serpenti Sapphire Echo necklace, part of this collection, showcases a 2-headed snake made of white gold, adorned with diamonds and buff-top sapphires. The necklace features 237.34 carat pear-cut Sri Lankan sapphires, which can be detached and worn as earrings. The collection, unveiled at Rome's Baths of Diocletian, includes over 500 pieces ranging from jewelry and watches to bags and fragrances. Another highlight is the Serpenti Aeterna necklace, the most lavish piece Bulgari has ever created, featuring 7 pear-cut diamond drops weighing 140 carats, and 698 baguette diamonds. The creation of this piece took over 2,800 hours. The Serpenti chiseled necklace is another bold piece, featuring 9 pair amethysts and 20 cabochon pair rubellites, with a 77.78 carat pear-shaped rubellite at its center, symbolizing the dramatic visual power and transformative nature of the serpent. South China Morning Post: Chinese companies are accelerating their global expansion due to a competitive domestic market and slower local consumption, presenting lucrative opportunities for lenders like Citigroup. Lin Hai, head of Citi Commercial Bank, CCB, for China, notes that these companies are particularly eyeing emerging markets such as the Middle East, ASEAN, and Africa. Despite challenges like a lack of local expertise and complex regulatory environments, the drive to diversify risks and tap into new markets is strong. For instance, brands like Meijeping and Medea are leveraging public listings in Hong Kong to bolster their global presence. Citigroup has seen a significant increase in cross-border activities, with inquiries about setting up manufacturing capabilities in various regions tripling in the Middle East and Africa over the past 18 months. This trend underscores the importance of a diversified strategy amid geopolitical tensions and the necessity for Chinese companies to adapt to local conditions and find skilled management for their overseas ventures. South China Morning Post: Hong Kong's Olympic success has not only brought euphoria but also a sense of inspiration for the city. Fencer Vivian Kong Man Wai's historic gold medal win, after overcoming serious knee injuries, embodies the resilience and mental toughness that define the Hong Kong spirit. Similarly, Chung Kalong's defense of his foil gold medal, despite controversial refereeing, and Siobhan Hawhey's grace in winning 2 bronze medals, highlight the athlete's persistence and humility. These achievements offer valuable lessons in perseverance and mental fortitude, especially for the city's youth facing academic pressures. The Hong Kong government's focus on nurturing elite athletes seems to be paying off, and the community's support for Olympians has united the city. The government can draw lessons from this unity to better connect with the people in its initiatives. As Hong Kong navigates its future, the spirit of its Olympians serves as a beacon of hope and determination. South China Morning Post: Flo Simons, feeling immense support from Hong Kong, led Canada to a silver medal in women's rugby sevens at the Paris Olympics. Simons, who grew up in Hong Kong, played a crucial role in Canada's unexpected victories over host France and favourites Australia. Despite narrowly losing to New Zealand in the final, Simons cherished the overwhelming support from her Hong Kong roots, with many old friends reaching out to her. Her family traveled from Hong Kong to support her, making the experience even more special. The meticulous preparation by coach Jack Hanratty, including simulating crowd noises during training, helped the team perform under pressure. Simon's Olympic journey has been transformative, and she looks forward to future challenges, including the 2025 World Cup. Her story of overcoming odds and a collective belief in the team's potential serves as an inspiration, demonstrating that with determination and support, extraordinary achievements are possible. South China Morning Post: Attention sports enthusiasts! As the biggest sporting event of the year unfolds in Paris, get ready to showcase your knowledge on the history, athletes, records, and moments of sporting glory in our weekly quiz. Until August 9th, all Hong Kong subscribers to the SCMP have a golden opportunity to win a range of premium prizes. Simply take part in our weekly quizzes to enter the competition. This week, the grand prize will be 2 return tickets to Seoul, courtesy of Greater Bay Airlines. The third quiz runs from August 9th, at 9 a.m. HKT, until August 10th, 9 a.m. HKT. The fastest subscriber to answer all the questions correctly will be awarded the first place prize, with subsequent prizes for the next fastest participants. Winners will be notified within 14 business days after the close of each quiz and announced on this page. Make sure you don't miss out on this opportunity to display your sports knowledge and win some incredible prizes by subscribing now. South China Morning Post: Heat waves in Hong Kong over the last 10 years may have contributed to more than 1,600 deaths, according to a projection from university researchers, who have urged authorities to create an extreme weather action plan to reduce health risks. Researchers from the University of Hong Kong estimated that the 18 heat waves recorded by the city between 2014 and 2023 had each produced about 93 excess deaths, resulting in 1,677 extra fatalities over that period. Professor David Bishai, director of HKU School of Public Health, said such deaths could have been prevented if the city had put plans in place to mitigate the impact of high temperatures. The study defines a heat wave as a period where the daily mean temperature reaches 30.6 degrees Celsius, 87.1 Fahrenheit, or higher. The research team also noted that Hong Kong had experienced more extremely hot days annually in recent years, rising from 6 in 2014 to 29 in 2022. Bishai called on government departments to work together to devise an action plan to reduce heat-based health hazards, particularly for vulnerable groups like the elderly and underprivileged. South China Morning Post. Standard Chartered will continue to tap opportunities arising from the growth in cross-border transactions and trade for its clients in Hong Kong, Asia, the Middle East, and Africa, according to the head of the lender's Hong Kong office. Among its latest moves, Standard Chartered's Hong Kong CEO Mary Huen Ye signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, with 3 corporate customers during her visit to Vietnam last week. 2 of the MOUs were with Hong Kong companies that want help in setting up manufacturing in Vietnam, while the other was for a Vietnamese company that wants to expand in the Greater Bay Area. Huen highlighted that Hong Kong, as a super connector between China and the world, will be the best gateway for these companies to enter the mainland markets. The increase in cross-border trade and investments between Asia and the Greater Bay Area is expected to be a key growth engine for Standard Chartered. The bank's other growth engine would be the wealth management business, with plans to open its 5th wealth management center in Hong Kong in December. The bank is also investing more in fintech to provide digital tools for wealthy customers to manage their investments. South China Morning Post. The Paris Olympics has once again captured the world's attention, particularly with the electrifying men's 100-meter sprint. The race was a nail-biting affair, with Lamont Marcel Jacobs, Noah Lyles, and Jamaica's Kishane Thompson all vying for the title of the fastest man on Earth. The Stade de France was buzzing with excitement as Thompson seemed poised to win, only for Lyles to surge ahead in the final moments, clinching victory by a mere 0.005 of a second. Meanwhile, the American dominance in the men's 4x100-meter medley relay was broken by China, thanks to a stunning anchor leg by Pan Zhongle. However, the U.S. women's team crushed their competition, setting a new world record. In volleyball, China's women's team advanced to the quarterfinals despite concerns over star player Zhu Ting's wrist injury. Hong Kong's fencing champion Chung Kalong watched from the sidelines as Japan's Kazuki Imura and Italy's Filippo Macchi, whom Chung had bested, competed in the team event final. South China Morning Post. Chinese property developers Logan Group and KWG Group Holdings are on the brink of securing a private loan to refinance a massive 10.2 billion Hong Kong dollars, $1.3 billion facility backing the Corniche, a luxury property development in Hong Kong. Arranged by JP Morgan Chase, the loan involves several major investors and bondholders and aims to complete refinancing by August 25. Investors are eyeing a 13% annualized yield on this 30-month loan, with options for extensions. The original mortgage, held by banks like HSBC and Standard Chartered, has about 8.5 billion Hong Kong dollars in outstanding principal and interest. Despite Logan's hopes that the Corniche would generate revenue to pay off creditors, the project has struggled with sales, selling only 31 out of 295 units. The property market slump in Hong Kong has seen prices drop by up to 40%. Logan's restructuring plan hinges on this refinancing, as defaulting could lead to creditors seizing the project. However, the removal of property cooling measures by the Hong Kong government has attracted cash-rich mainland Chinese buyers, providing a glimmer of hope for the developers. South China Morning Post: mainland Chinese Olympic athletes are set to visit Hong Kong later this month, offering the public a chance to meet their Olympic heroes. This visit follows a long-standing tradition since Hong Kong's return to Chinese rule in 1997. During the Tokyo Olympics in 2021, the national team won an impressive haul of medals, and the gold medalists treated Hong Kongers to various sports performances. This year, the mainland team has already secured at least 18 gold medals, 15 silver, and 9 bronze in Paris, with stars like Xing Qinwen in women's singles tennis and Chen Meng in women's singles table tennis leading the charge. The visit is expected to include similar interactions and performances, allowing fans to celebrate the athletes' achievements up close. South China Morning Post: Greg Jenner, the historical consultant for the beloved children's show Horrible Histories, hosts You're Dead to Me, a history podcast that's both entertaining and educational. Now in its 8th season, the podcast has won multiple awards and sold out live shows since its 2019 debut. Jenner pairs comedians with top historians to delve into various historical subjects in half-hour episodes, making history accessible and fun for all ages. Episodes like The Ancient Olympics, featuring Professor Michael Scott, offer a blend of humor and historical insights, appealing to both adults and children. The podcast's name, You're Dead to Me, is inspired by a Spartan mother's farewell to her young son heading off to warfare training, adding a touch of historical authenticity and intrigue. South China Morning Post: Snoop Dogg, a familiar face at the Paris Olympics as NBC's special correspondent, has been sharing the spotlight with his wife of 27 years, Shantae Broaddus. Shantae, who met Snoop in high school, is a powerhouse in her own right, running Boss Lady Entertainment, a company she founded in 2003. Known for her love of designer fashion and appearances on reality TV shows, Shantae has also ventured into entrepreneurship by opening a strip club in Los Angeles. The couple, who have 4 children together, have navigated the challenges of marriage and fame with a deep-rooted love and commitment. Snoop acknowledges the rarity of their enduring relationship in the entertainment industry, emphasizing the importance of family and true love. Nikkei Asia: foreign investors are increasingly cautious about investing in China's commercial real estate market as the sector faces significant challenges. Cross-border deals have dropped, with U.S. investors contributing a mere fraction of what Singaporean investors have. The property market has been struggling since the Chinese government imposed borrowing restrictions on developers in 2020, leading to the collapse of giants like Evergrande. Despite the downturn, some investors are shifting their focus to sustainable developments and niche strategies. Companies like Singapore's Keppel Corporation are divesting traditional assets and investing in environmentally friendly projects, reflecting a strategic pivot in response to the complex market conditions. While some see current low prices as an opportunity, the overall sentiment remains cautious, with many investors prioritizing maintaining occupancy rates and accepting lower rents. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.